Ah, can I put it up there somehow? I'm just gonna get a side light.
Turn it down too.
Yeah, I can turn it down. That'd be helpful. Work on that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh, that was incredibly difficult. Ah. It's a little bit scary, but okay, I can't even. It's right in front of me. I can't do it. My wife's trying to reposition the light, and it was like right in front of there. The camera's up here, and the light's down here, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I went to my main computer because my old laptop over there, you can see it's still on there with the old live stream. It just is dying. It's like 12 years old now. I mean, it's a 2008 series, but it's 10 years old at least. So, oh my gosh. Causing stress. Oh gosh. So, which is quite easy to have happen right now. Unfortunately, I'm very easy to stress right now. I think that's usually I'm really chill about things. But I was talking just before things fell apart. And I was saying how right now, because they've started opening things back up, it's actually kind of adversely affected me, oddly enough, where I'm having an even harder time with the lockdown now as they're slowly opening things back up. For some reason, it's causing me more stress than it ever did. And I'm finding myself getting a little bit like low, easier, and I'm finding things just like a little bit tougher to deal with in some ways. So yeah, very, very odd is the way it's been affecting me as far as that's concerned. But we keep drinking this because this will help calm me down. Lemongrass and dandelion, both good for de-stressing and stomach issues. I should have some lavender in there too because that stuff's really good for it. Yeah. So I'm trying to find my ways. Thank you for all coming back, Nick Spix. Woohoo! Glad to see you guys hung around until I figured out the technical issues. Help me! Luckily, my wife's being all calm in the background, like, you'll figure it out. And well, I'm like going, So here we are again. Yay! Well, it's slightly spookier lighting because we just got this new cool ring light, and it's like slightly coming from underneath. And there's no other lighting here with the backlight. It still makes it just slightly look ominous. But you know, it's just part of the fun. So, Ooh, I went down the wrong way. Yeah, I need some more dandelion. That's what I got right here, George. Well, on the good side is the leaf blower is gone now. We had a motorbike just go by, but at least the leaf blower is gone. Woo! That's nice. So let me grab my stuff here that I was going to show off to you guys right before we get into the other part of the program. So first off, before the sound fell apart, I was talking about this. YouTuber living the creator life. Woo! And Liz Brousseau gave me this. If you haven't seen her channel yet, you should. She's awesome. In fact, I can bring it up and send the link here to you guys. She does. Let me see here. How do we say? She does YouTube analytics videos. So helping you with figuring out how to deal with the analytics of YouTube. She also does journaling and law of attraction and helping you find ideas for your channel. So different things to help keep you positive and motivated. That's her channel there. I just posted if you want to check her out. But yeah, she gave me that. So I'm very happy. I got to find a place to stick this now because it's a sticker. And yeah, maybe if I get a new laptop, I'll stick it on the back of the laptop. All right. Angela's Garden Sense. Hello. Good to see you. and Kathleen Elliott. Dan's back. Good to see you again, Dan. Denise's Orchid Paradise here as well. Hello. Nice to see you. All right. Let me grab my other stuff. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
It all disappeared. I had other stuff here.
Got the shirt.
Oh, yeah. That was the other stuff, too. So I got a new shirt. Got a new red shirt. We'll be showing that on the channel, I'm sure soon. I got some Tinkerbell movies. I don't know if I should share that, but for some reason we've been into the Tinkerbell movies lately. I don't know why, but just good, crazy fun. You do what you got to do. But the real thing I wanted to share is this mother load here. Woo! I think that's all of them. I got a huge load of new seeds. So I got lots of seeds. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button, which is probably down right about there. And give me a little help there. Yes, Tinkerbell is great. You know it. Yeah. Okay. So I noticed I was running out of a lot of seeds. So I got a huge amount of seeds here. And yeah, I wanted to make sure I had plenty to go around. So here's what I got. I got myself some tarragon. I could show them to you, but really it's just a real basic label. I got tarragon because we've been enjoying really using it in cooking lately. So we're like, oh, let's make some fresh tarragon. And I haven't grown this before, but I got some wild chamomile. So the wild chamomile version. I got some new basils, which is the red Reuben basil. I got some of the sweet Thai basil. And I got some of the classic Italian basil, which I've already got growing in the window right now. I got, where's lemon basil as well. It's another new one. Lemon basil. Very nice. So those are all the new basils I got. I have some more of the old classic one as well. Rex George says, oregano. Did I get oregano? Of course I got oregano. I got Greek oregano. Woohoo! I actually had to get some new oregano because my last one that I just replanted didn't work. It's sitting in the window there just with dirt, no seeds. It started working, but again, it was like the bugs got to it before I could do anything, before it really got started. So I've gone back to using the neem oil as a starter along with the diatomaceous earth. So I've been starting them off with more neem oil now to hopefully kill off the bugs before things get going. Because I'm having good success otherwise. The ones I just planted like 2 weeks ago are both doing good. I'll show you them in a second after I get done with the rest of these, which is dill. I ran out of dill, so I had to get some more. I was going to replant the dill, but that's the part of the thing that sent me off on this whole foray of new seeds. I had to get some more dill. Oh, I love basil too. That's why I got like 10 varieties now. So I had to try some new ones out. And I noticed I didn't have any sage, so I got some common sage, and I also got some Spanish sage. So a nice fun difference. And then I got some spearmint. Woohoo! Spearmint. I got some spearmint, but not some peppermint, because what I figured I'd try and do is I'd take this old peppermint that's looking a little bit ugly and see if I can pull out some of the runners and just propagate it from using that. So I was going to try that out before I got some new seeds and see if I could just propagate it and make it work and see how that works. Sage and onion stuffing. Yeah, very good stuff there. Yeah, I agree with you, George. But yeah, basil time, big power. I miss anything else in the comments over here? Some would live off basil. Yeah, I probably would too. If I had enough basil, we'd probably just make a basil salad for me. I love that stuff. Yeah. I added into whatever I can. We're supposed to use the basil I have cut off and I have up in my window right now for the pizza we made the other night. But I totally forgot about it. So I need to make sure when we reheat the other half that we haven't eaten yet, I gotta use all that basil up. So remind me, in case I forget, use the basil. So there's that. So yeah, this is some fun things that I got. And yeah, let me show you those one seeds before we talk 2,000 subscribers. So these are the ones I just replanted, and they're both popping up already. And I went with the method of not overdoing the seeds. So you can see in there, I got a couple of nice greenies popping up. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually, a little tiny one hiding right there. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 coming up there already. And this is a new cinnamon basil. I have another one up there, but I want to just, start using that up for tea and enjoy it. And this is another cilantro, so you can see right there, it's got a couple popping up already. Somehow we got two right next to each other. Even though I did the sparse planting on this one, I only planted like, I think 6, 8 seeds in here, and I spread them like at least like an inch or two apart. So yeah, this is, I went for the spread out method, and so far he's got 2 popping out. I don't think I put any more in there, but he's off to a good start, so that's good. I'm really happy with those 2. The ones I have to replant is, like I said, is the oregano needs to be replanted, and I'm sure I'll plant 1 or 2 more of these. And really wanting to do is plant up some bigger planters, because I'm like wanting to get some big ones going, but I know I can't do that. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of small ones here. Thanks so much, Husky and Wolf Dog, for dropping by. They recently did their 2,000 subscriber giveaway too. Awesome job there. Woohoo! You should go check them out if you haven't already. Husky and Wolf Dog channel. Nice germination. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, and good to see Perkins Life 4 in the house. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how they're looking so far. They're overall, everybody's doing really good here. Put these back real quick. Boink. I'm always happy to talk about my platycodon. You see my happy purple flower there. But like I talked about a couple weeks ago, if you had seen that live, the platycodon is one that you have to deadhead. So you can see on here like some ends where the old flowers were. I had like a huge set of blooms, like 8 of them on here. But you can see now I've got like a whole bunch of new ones popping up. One's open, one's about to open. And he's got a few hiding in there. There's like 3 or 4 at the top there. Looking good. Liz! I already pumped you. Liz is in the house. I already talked about her channel and how she gave me that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, the platycodon, I love this flower. I love talking about it because it's a perennial. And this is his 3rd season, my 3rd year with this guy. And yeah, I'll just keep replanting them. What I probably will do next year is I might actually repot them up and give them some new soil. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just happy with what he's doing. They're very resilient and they're very tough. I'd say they're one that's a good one for somebody who hasn't done much before, because they actually are pretty easy to grow, all things considering. So yeah, that's that. Any questions? Nope. Okay. One of the basils. Careful. So, like I said, I already got lots of basil. This is just a standard sweet basil here, and he's looking really big. This is one I did from cuttings from one of the other plants, and this one didn't grow nearly as much as this guy. These were both put in at the same time. Were about the same size when I put them in, so you can see the difference here. And this one to that one, just how much different they are. Isn't that incredible? Both in the same thing here. I actually need, this one's definitely due for some cutting back. I need to harvest some of this off of here if I want him to continue to grow. So I'm going to definitely cut this guy back a bit. I can cut down not too far. I mean, I could essentially go back to here where I had already harvested before, down to this spot right here. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably just see if we can keep growing and just take the heads off of all 3 of these here, or all 4 of these. And yeah, I might go a little bit further on this side here. But yeah, it's obviously nice and big. I mean, look at that. That's good size. I'm really happy with that. Smells so good too. You know what? Let's just take some right now. Why not? You know, it's good stuff. Stand back in the house. Nice to see you. Add Erpina. How do you say that? Erpina. Swoosh. Okay, so here we are. Where are we at now? 15 minutes in, and everything's going good now that I'm on the big computer. I think I need to have to start doing these from the big computer because I've had too many problems with my little computer right there. The laptop. The first couple of live streams, it was no problem, smooth as anything, went great. The last two, just not helping, just not doing its job.
Okay, how about you?
So yeah. Basil break. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like button. Looks like many people have. 11 likes. Yeah. 16 people in the house. We're partying. I should turn some music on. Make this a party. I do have my royalty-free music I can play. Or I could play this. I'll just do that and I'll play crazy sound effects. And yeah, I think that's the next thing I got to do. I think I'm just going to run my live streams off of this now and get the OBS so I can, do videos and different things like that. Because I there's lots of fun things I'd like to do. The green screen thing, yeah. Who is it? It's there's one guy, Premier Hell. He does a live stream and he loves doing his green screen thing where he makes himself into a cat and stuff. So I love seeing that one. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I needed that. I'm out of the tea, so I'm going to the water. Oh, so I'm going like 100 miles a minute here. Well, let's go into the next thing we're talking about. We already talked seeds and fun little special gifts that, why not? Because I got them. Let's show them. But we should talk about our 2,000 subscribers, huh? Dun, 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 dun. I don't have that sound effect. Maybe I should have that. Pull one of those up. Nope. Doesn't work. Or sound effects, hooray. That's kind of fun. But yes, we are now over 2,000 subscribers. That's cool. I'm happy however we got there. I thank you one and all for sticking with me and helping me out to get there. Really appreciate you all. It means a lot to me. I've been working really hard this, especially during lockdown. I've been pretty much nonstop working on the channel, trying to refine it, trying to refine my style, trying to find the type of videos I want to do specifically. And this lockdown has been good for that for me in the sense that it's really helped me focus in and be like, okay, this are the type of videos I really need to be doing and kind of forget about everything else. Where on the live stream, I can talk about the things I was talking about on some of the other videos, which is like the herb updates and different things with my indoor garden. So thank you, Schmitz. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Perkins Life 4 and everybody else saying congratulations. Appreciate it. Yeah. I did not know your wife was behind you. Yes, she is. Woohoo! Yes, that is my wife back there, my wonderful, awesome wife. I'm going to promote her real quick. Hold on a second. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. There it is. I'm going to send you her. You can all bombard her Instagram and join her Instagram there. There's her Instagram link. Join my wife on Instagram. Woohoo! She's an awesome singer, and she does like some vintage clothes and hairdos and things sometimes, and other fun things. So, and she does my art. She does all of my art. In case you guys didn't know that, that's her right there, man. She's my art queen. Yeah. So, so yes, woohoo! Oh wow! So 2,000 subs. I mean, it's one of those things that it's like it kind of just blows your mind. Like get to that point, and it's like I remember when I got to 1,000, it was just like, what? All right, this is amazing. And after that, it's been a slow trudge getting to the 2,000. Partly because right after I hit the 1,000, I got into the Secret Cinema Stranger Things, and basically I was doing that for like 9 months, which mean I was doing almost zero work on my channel, and I had like this huge backlog of T videos that I was just kind of putting one or two out every week, and not doing any promotion, barely doing any back and forth and connecting with channels, which is all really good to do. And it was just, and so things kind of just stagnated for a long time. And when that ended in March, just before the lockdown, amazingly enough, I really started picking the channel back up. And since then, I've been like, let's get this thing, go, 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 go. And yeah, I mean, I think I have a really clear idea now on my vision for the channel, on what I'm going to do with the channel from here on out, for at least until things maybe shift again. But before, I had been doing like the whole tea mixture thing, and I'm still talking teas, but only as so much as the benefits as much as anything, because I've been finding that what works best for me, and as far as what you guys told me in like my poll I did a while back, and you can let me know in the comments here if you agree, that the types of videos I should be doing are sticking with the history videos of plants and herbs, the mythology videos of plants and herbs, and then the benefits videos of plants and herbs are my primary ones to be sticking with. I'm still going to be doing like little ones on my garden trips or different things like that as well, because they're lots of fun. But that is very much was part mostly my vision. But I had also just done the tea of the day videos, and I decided to just scrap those entirely. I still do those on my Instagram. If you like the tea videos, you can go to my Instagram at Eric Hayden Actor. So if you haven't joined me over there, that's my Instagram. And yeah, that one is pretty much completely devoted to the tea videos. So if you're interested in those, check out the Instagram. The only time I'm talking teas now on here is when I'm doing my live streams and I'm drinking some tea, and I'll talk about it a little bit. Otherwise, I'm just talking about it in the benefits. Like my next benefits video coming up in my next series is going to be on the benefits of lavender tea, because lavender is my next subject right after I'm finishing off dandelion, which is finishing off this Sunday. You're welcome to join me for that premiere this Sunday. And I'm going to be doing the dandelion coffee. So it's a full tour of dandelion coffee this Sunday. I'm talking about a little bit of the history of how dandelion coffee came about. I'm talking about what it's like, how you make it, how you steep it, and then doing a taste test of it as well. So a little bit of everything, talking all about dandelion coffee. So if you're at all interested in that, please join me on Sunday for the live premiere, or catch the video afterwards. Woo! But yeah, as far as the 2,000 subscribers is concerned, yeah, I think doing that has really helped, that I've really focused in on what I'm doing with my channel. And also it's really helped that I have been learning a lot more on how to do tags. I've been learning a lot more on how to really do my description in my videos. And I think next week I'm going to talk just because a little bit on what I've learned from that. I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm just talking about the journey to the 2,000 right now. So I'm going to talk about the specifics of that next week, I think, just because, give my angle on, things I've learned coming this far. But I'm trying so hard to get lavender to grow, but it won't. Lavender, I've noticed, to get started is a slow grower. So you have to be a little bit patient with it at first. And I know my two little lavenders, it also likes a lot of dirt. So I've got two little tiny cups over here. I'll bring one over real quick.
Hello, Perkins Life. Thank you.
Yay, Perkins for Life 4. So this is one of my lavenders, and you can see it's very short. And I have both of them are only about this big. I mean, I should really harvest them a bit more. This is good stuff. And use them a bit more often, I think, to get them to grow out a little bit. But it's just the structure of it, the woody structure of it. It likes more dirt, and having it in this short pot, really, it's not going to get any bigger. This, I mean, this one's 2 years old now. The other one I have in the window is 3 years old, and yeah, they're just not. They just don't get any bigger than this. I keep trimming them, and they grow back to like this, and then really not much bigger. So depending on how much soil you have in it, will determine if it can get really big. So if you have it in like in a big planter, you probably want a good 12 inches of dirt if you're using a planter at least. If not, put in a big one with 18 if you really want to get a good sized bush out of it. So if you don't want just a little dinky one, then you got to make a bigger one. So you got to kind of figure for every inch you're going to get like an inch out of it. So so yeah, think of it that way. For depending on how many inches your pot is deep is about how many inches you're going to get in height out of one of these for the most part. The ratio will change as you get bigger, but as you incrementally go up, it'll slightly change that way.
I'm gonna go do some yoga. But thanks as well to Dan's permaculture food forest.
Woohoo!
Many
Thank you,
thanks.
Dan.
Enjoy.
2,000 subscriber downs. Hey. Okay. Can't do a real proper one because the lighting's really poor with all the backlighting in the back. Oh, that's good. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the like button. Or if you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do that too. There's a bell thing there too to let you know when my videos are coming out. Woohoo! All right. So Perkins Life 4 has herbs coming in the mail soon. All right. Basil, chive, cilantro, dill, globe basil, mint, parsley, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. So, herb quiz. Flash herb quiz question. What is considered the most popular herb in the world? Bum, 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 bum. Put your answer in the comments. Is the most popular herb in the world? Now, let's see if it's still true. The last one I saw on this. Yep. Okay. This is. Yep. Okay. That's still the same. I'm just double checking my information, make sure I got it right. Yeah, I would think mint too, but apparently, I think it depends on circumstances of how you're using it. But I'd say it's just like most used herb. That might be that. Most popular herbs in the world. Taste atlas. Yeah, because I saw one thing that actually it said that. It said parsley. I saw one thing that said parsley, and I saw one thing that said the other answer here. Angela Sense says oregano. Okay. It's really like a combo plate because there's multiple ones that that you could really say are the most, because the most popular essential oil in the world is definitely mint. That is by far number one. And apparently the most popular spice in the world is cumin, and the most used one in the world is the coriander. And yeah, but I've heard several different accounts, as far as depending on who you talk to, that oregano is one of the most common as well in various dishes, like Mediterranean dishes in Europe and Africa. It's very popular over there. Parsley, I've heard from some circles, is the most popular one in the world. And yeah, I think it's whether you're talking, if you're using it in actual herb form for cooking, or if you're using it in an oil form, which is where mint takes over as the number one. See you later, Liz. Great to see you again. I got to catch up on some of your videos too. But Liz Brousseau, awesome. Woohoo! All right, things are going smooth now. So we got to talk contest before I start losing people here. Contest, 2,000 subscriber contest. Yeah. So the details are going to be the same. I'm going to have to re-upload them in this video because I had to restart the videos. They're in the last video right now for the contest rules. So one of the contest rules is I'm going to answer in a second here. They are the traditional ones. First, you have to like the video. You have to be subscribed to my channel. And then I actually got to bring my own rules up again because I'm forgetting them. You have to comment on the video, which all of you guys already have been. But otherwise, just once the live stream is done, you comment on the live stream. And then you have to answer a mystery question, which I'm about to give you the answer to. So, oh, I've got special sound effects in the background too. Woo-hoo! Siren power. So, my mystery question is, what is my favorite color? Blue, no yellow. No, actually, my favorite color is purple. Purple is my favorite color. So, now you know. So you have to answer. Everybody else will figure it out because I've just said that now. So, so you when you comment, you have to comment of course, you're like, subscribed, and and purple. So now you know my favorite color is purple. It's one of those ones where it's like you try and give people like a trick thing for the to make sure everybody who's actually in the contest is legally in there, but it's kind of hard because once one person says the answer of purple, everyone else goes, "Oh, well, it's purple." I know. Now we all know. I don't have to actually watch the video. Yes, Southern Blessed Homestead, purple lovers. Excellent. Yes, I do have some purple in here. Tea kettle. Yes, tea kettle. You have tarragon in your planter, our treasured home. Very nice. You've got some of that. Excellent. Yeah, this is actually going to be my first time growing tarragon. And the thing I'm going to do is replace the marjoram I have out there because we don't use it very often. I use it for some cooking, mainly for some sauces and different things. I will still throw it in tea, even though by itself, marjoram, not that tasty of a tea, okay? Just warning you there. But it is an okay accent flavor, but it has to be an accent flavor. You can't use it as a primary. Just warning you. If you haven't seen my tarragon tea video, go back and watch it. It was a tea fail. Oh. Yes, more purple lovers. Woohoo! Yeah. Fantastic. So yes, that's those are the contestants' rules, and I'm going to give everybody 2 weeks, I guess. So I'm not in the next live stream, but in the live stream after, we will do the giveaway. So I will set up and be prepared on this computer with the OBS system and figure it out so I can actually do my Wheel of Fortune live. Because I always would do my wheel on the, if you haven't seen any of my old 1,000 subscriber giveaway or 750 subscriber giveaway, I do the fun wheel with everybody's name on it. I think it's my favorite way of doing it, so I'm sticking with it. And it's with this way we can do it live and we can all enjoy it together. So, so yes, 2 weeks from now we will do giveaway right here and give somebody some wonderful gifts. So, what are going to be the gifts? Well, my channel is based around it, so I'm going to have to give you some herbs probably. That's most likely what I'm going to give you. Unless you're not a grower at all, then maybe I will give you some teas if you'd rather. Or I can give you some dandelion coffee. You can try that out. So it'll be one of those three. We'll just discuss it afterwards. After you win, let me know which one you want, and we will give you some good stuff. Yeah, giving you guys good things. Love it. And again, I got to say thanks to everybody who has subscribed to me, and says also not only that, because that's not enough. It's watching my videos, it's sticking with my videos, it's liking the videos, it's commenting on the videos, all of those things. I got so many people that have stuck with me for a long time and have continued to watch all my videos. And I appreciate each and every one of you who do that for me. So it means the world to me because I've put everything into over the last 4 months of myself into this channel. I've been really going hardcore on it. And so every little bit helps. Every little bit means a lot to me. So when I say that in the comments, if I reply to you and I say I really appreciate it, I really do, man. That means so much to me to get all of the support on this channel. So thank you so much, Wisconsin Wonder Gardening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like button. I see we still have 13 wonderful people and 15 wonderful likes on there. But just in case you haven't hit it yet, please do so. More dandy stories, please. Dandelion stories, you mean? Because we have the dandelion coffee coming next week. That is some more dandelion stories right there. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. All right. So, yeah, that's the contest. That's all my stuff. What else can I talk about? I have a mystery plant growing. Now, I planted some rosemary outside, and what's growing in that sucker is not rosemary. I would bring it inside to show you. I'm probably going to have to show it like in a photo in the community tab, because there is this big old thing growing. I need to pull up the plant ID thing because I don't know what it is. I'm assuming one of the house sparrows or pigeons accidentally brought a seed up here and it took plant in my monster planter outside. I have one monster planter outside and it usually is rosemary, but I took the old rosemary out and replanted it. And the new rosemary didn't take, but there is a mystery seed in there. And I'm telling you, it's not rosemary. So I'm very much like, what are you, mystery seed? Yeah, I need to get the plant snap at. I have one on my phone, but I think I just haven't tried to do it yet. I think maybe when I'm done here, I'll go out there and I'll knock it out and see if I can figure out what's going on out there. Is it marijuana? That would be pretty obvious, Stan. I think I would know if I've got some marijuana going on out there. That's one I can definitely ID. So, so yeah, I'm still very much perplexed as to what it is. I'm very excited because it's like really tall. I mean, the thing is like a good, I'm not kidding, a good 2 feet tall now at least. Yeah, it's at least you know, 0.6, 0.7 meters. So yeah, very, very tall. But it's just one stalk zooming on up there. So I'm just like going, keep growing so I can figure out what you are. I want to know what you are. Yeah, it's just very much what? So, so what was the other herb question I was going to do? My herb quiz is on the other one. I was going to do the herb quiz, but it's all over there. So, unfortunately, my herb quiz idea is on the other computer, as it were. I remember a couple off the top of my head. What is the herb that Achilles brought with him into battle when he was fighting in Athens before they took out his heel and he went? So Achilles, the old mythological warrior, there is a specific herb that he brought with him into battle. What is it? Anybody fancy a guess? It's not one of the most famous ones. I can tell you that, okay? We got one guess up. We got yarrow. Wisconsin Wonder Garden says yarrow. Yarrow, sorry, yarrow. I always want to say yarrow because it's like arrow with a Y. So yarrow. Hello. I'm gonna pull up the sound effect again here. Oh, I mean, that's going to be my thing. I think once I get the OBS software installed, I'll probably just start playing funny sound effects during my live streams because I love doing it. And yes, any other guesses before we give away the answer? We've got Jasmine. Okay. Desmond Donder's in the house. Good to see you. Just you're probably able to go Dondering again now. Before we can start seeing some Dondering videos. We got Nettle as a guest. Excellent guest there. Yeah. AJ's Green Topics. Woohoo! It's one of my oldest guys. He's been with me forever on my channel, supported me for a long time. If you haven't seen AJ yet, go check him out. Especially if you're into worms at all. He does worm castings and things like that. Fantastic. Go check him out. Lavender. Yes, another excellent one. Anybody else want to guess? Yes, Desmond has been out dondering again, so we'll be getting some new fun dondering traveling videos from Desmond Donders here shortly. Woohoo! And Desmond, what I like about him is he does the things that I like to do, obviously, because I'm a big history buff. And so that's what I like about his videos. When he goes out in Donders, he'll usually talk a little bit of information about the history of a place that he goes to. So I always appreciate that, because obviously that's half of what my channel is talking the history and mythology of herbs and plants. So yeah, I love all the history stuff. Okay, let's give up the answer here. The answer is Wisconsin Wonder Garden. Got it right in the first place. Yarrow. It is Yarrow. Congratulations. Good job there. Yarrow. It's stuck in my head. I can't stop it. Yarrow. Gefilte fish. That's one of our favorite outtakes from Rush Hour 2. If you ever seen that with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, there's the outtake section at the end of the film where Chris Tucker is trying to say gefilte fish, and he keeps saying it wrong. And he's like, gefilte, what was it again? And you can hear the script supervisor going, gefilte fish, being obviously getting more and more frustrated that he can't get it. And Jackie Chan's being like going, you can't even say 2 words in my language. You make fun of me. So yeah, very, very hilarious. Have any of you guys seen the Rush Hour movies? I love those movies. Yeah, I need to see more Jackie Chan again. Love Jackie Chan. Come a long way with my channel. Thank you. Yes, I have. I know. Even I have come a long way with my channel. If you've watched one of my first tea videos, man, the video on some of those is ugly. I've gotten a lot better about really making my video quality look really good. And, I've actually even gotten really much better at editing. It's one of those things, you just do it enough and you get better and better at it. What? I mean, I have more experience at doing it, but I have more of a sound editing background than I do actual video editing. So it's been fun getting better at the video editing side as well. So, hey, good to see some new people. If you haven't done so, like button right down there. What? Hit the like button with your finger. With your finger. With your finger right now. There you go. Happy dance. 2,000 subscribers liking the video. Oh, yeah. But anyways, good to see Runneth Over Garden and Life here. Yeah. Woohoo! Done and done. Thank you so much. How do I have so much knowledge? Well, some of it is already in the noggins, and what I don't know, I am good about researching. I got lots of books here. I got the internet that I dig lots of stuff off of. So, but that's what I do with all my videos is I don't just go, oh, let me copy what this guy said. I go and I do research. I'll look at 30 different web pages, if not more, for one of my history videos. I'll go through my 5-6 books, looking in for any scrap of information I can find on the herb I'm talking about. And yeah, I cover it from every base I possibly can. And even then, sometimes there's information that you're going, oh, I didn't hear that. Why didn't I hear that? But yeah, and it's crazy. Thank you, George. Yes, apparently if you stay 15 minutes, it gives me a much better rating on the videos as well. So you get to enjoy the halo effect. Halo. It's my halo light. Oh. Yeah, that's my new halo light I got here. Figured I'd start trying to use this guy a little bit more. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably see if maybe we'll get a little bit of better setup here since we're going to be using the main computer. That, or we'll just trade this guy in. I think that's one of our main things is this poor 10, 12-year-old computer over here is probably going to go bye-bye very soon, especially once we really get back to work as the lockdown ends. And once we get another big buyout from some wonderful acting job that we get next, or voiceover job we get next, we're going to be like, okay, new laptop computer, and then I can do some new stuff. Yes, I actually am in England, AJ. AJ just asked there in the comments if you haven't seen it yet. Do I live in England? And yes, I am in Surrey, in Guildford. Yes. It's right out there. You can't see it because it's completely whited out right now because the sun's coming in off of that white building across the street. So Runneth Over asked, what other equipment do I use for my videos? Well, I have actually looked at getting more new equipment, but mainly I make them look really good because I use high quality editing software. But otherwise, I just use my Samsung phone. But Samsung has one of the best video and photo phones on the market. So I have an S9 Plus, my wife's got an S10e, and we use those for most of our videos. But otherwise, being actors, we know how to set up good lighting. So we just got this ring light, but we've also got two huge shade lamp lights that we use for my primary videos. I'll set those guys up, and that helps do my normal lighting, which is why it looks even better than I do right now. This is just a Jimmy rig setup because I had to change computers, as we've said 5 times already. But other than that, I use Final Cut Pro X, so Final Cut Pro 10 for editing my videos. Yeah. Do you find yourself sometimes talking like the natives there? Sometimes, yes, I do. Occasionally I do. Not very often because really it's not my natural accent. I'm actually not very good at it either. It's not at all my natural accent, so I have a hard time with it, really. It's not one of my best ones. I have to say, I'm not really good at doing the British accent, really. So I do what I can, and every now and then I can hit a word correctly, and it works, but not terribly well. My wife is much better at it. She's much better at doing the British. I'm much better at doing the German and the Russian myself. So yeah, I very rarely get any auditions or anything for doing British. Pretty much all of my acting career is based around the American, the Germans, and the Russians. So if you've seen my show reel at all, yeah, it's you'll see on there that I've got German accent, I got American accent, and I used to have my Russian accent on there too on it, but I took that one off the show reel. So, but yeah, if you guys want to see any of my acting stuff, why not? There's my website. Pretty easy. It's myname.com. So you can easily find it. Not very hard to find at all. In fact, I'll do the proper link for you here and send you the film clips section. Here you go. Just in case you want to take a look at some of the things I've done. Since somebody mentioned it, bam, right there. That's a section where I posted various things that I've done. These either some in clips or actually sometimes they're full short films or commercials. But yeah, check it out if you feel like it. I had a friend who lived there for 2 years, and when he came back to the States, he talked with an accent. Yeah. The funny thing is, people think we talk with an accent when we go back to Alaska, but it's more because we do the word changes now. So when we instead of saying pants like you do in America, we say trousers because pants over here means underwear. So you don't want to use that in civilized conversation. So yeah, and then other words like we'll say rubbish bin, or just bin instead of trash or garbage can or different thing. So just different word changes like that. We'll use all the British colloquialisms now instead of the American ones, and people think, "Oh, you speak with an accent." I'm like, no, actually, I still kind of speak with a natural American accent. I just am using the different terminology now, and so you think you're hearing this odd thing that's throwing you off. Yeah. So yeah, I think I sound just as American as I ever have, being over here. In fact, I'm going to do it even more. Hi, I'm American. How you doing? So, yes, we got a good crew today. I'm really happy with this. And my new time apparently is working. Apparently, I should start a little bit later because we've got a much bigger crowd today. According to the analytics, they said, "Oh, start it at 4, and you'll get a much bigger group of people." Well, that I started it at 4:30 today, and I had a good amount of people. But now here we are at 5:45, and we got more people. So maybe I should be more starting around 5 o'clock. Does that sound good to you guys? 5 o'clock, sort of more around there. 4:45, 5 o'clock. Desmond Donders says, us Brits don't have an accent, especially up in Scotland. Oh, no, no accent there. Go watch Train Spotting. No accent at all. I remember when I first watched Train Spotting, I had to like sit there and try and watch it slow because I'm like, what are they saying? I don't understand it. It was, the Scottish one, for when they do the heavy Scottish brogue, man, it can be hard to understand. But I found the same thing when I first moved over here, actually. I found it really hard to understand some people. So Denise says it's only 12:44 over there. Yeah, but that's part of the reason I tried to start a little bit later is because I figured I got some followers in America and some in the UK. And so I figured if I start a little bit later, I should be able to get some of my American friends and some of my British friends at the same time, and everything will be good. So if I start a little bit later, it's probably a bit better, I guess, for my American friends. My wife's doing the same thing because she does a live stream on Sundays, if you guys want to catch that, when she does some singing, where she's going to start doing it again in 2 shows because she had gone to 1 show and she hadn't been getting as much response. And so she had been doing a 2 p.m. show and a 6 p.m. show, and then she went back to a 4 p.m. show, and so now she's going back again to the 2 and 6. So that's probably what I'll start doing, is I'll probably start a little bit later again next week and see if I get the same response again and get lots of wonderful people. Thank you so much for all being here. Woo! Oh, that really affected the light, didn't it? Don't raise the hands too far. It freaks the light out. So yeah, different things you learn and you figure out. My wife doesn't have a YouTube channel. She does show up sometimes on our friend's YouTube channel, which I will share with you. B. Townsend. Let me look it up real quick so I can give it to you here. She does, but catch her Instagram, and you'll see her there. Hey, Zeus the Greedy Husky, how you doing? I sent that to you already. I'll send that to you again here for those who didn't see it yet. This is my wife's Instagram I just posted. Catch her there. She on there, and then also on. Let me give you the other one here. There it is. All right. So on here, you will find some of her song duos with her friend Miss B. Townsend, which is the other channel I just posted. So if you want to see some of my wife singing with Miss B. Townsend, awesome lady, then you'll definitely want to check out the B and Ray Instagram as well. So 2 Instagrams for one. Go check them both out because they got different things on each one. That's my wife. And of course, I've got my Instagram if you want to check that out. I do mostly teas over there. So if you want to learn, see about the teas, that's my tea area now. I'm doing much less teas on here. I am doing teas on Instagram. So go catch me on Instagram for teas and catch me here for herbs and plants. Yeah. Woohoo. So yes, thank you so much. Please do check her out. I appreciate that, Zeus. Wish you could stay longer. Thanks. Keep up the great work in your channel. Looking forward to learning more great benefits of teas. So thank you, AJ. Really appreciate it. I have covered everything I was going to cover for today. The light is starting to dim, and so I'm starting to look a little weirder here in the light. I may have to get a second one of these if I'm going to keep using this computer to balance the light better, because right now I've got the one side light and one side dark. So I've kind of got that moody effect going on. I'm pretty good though, huh? Maybe I should be talking more like, hello, welcome to Eccentric Nature. On today, we are going to be talking about tea. I think it kind of works with the lighting. Yeah. But anyways, you guys have any other questions or whatnot? Because yeah, I covered everything I was going to cover today. I showed you all my new wonderful herbs that I got, some of which I'll be planting here and have for next week planted. I'm going to replant the 2 that didn't grow, and I'll be planting a couple new ones as well. Thank you, kind of sexy, yeah. And then I think next week, if you guys are interested, let me know this in the comments right now before I go. Would you be interested in seeing me talking about what I've learned on running a YouTube channel so far? That's what I was kind of thinking about covering next week, besides talking, herb chat and stuff again, about just the things that I've learned about running a YouTube channel so far, just on my perspective, on things I've learned how to do really well and that have helped my channel, and just different things I've learned since being a beginner up until where I'm at now. So I got one yes. If you need to bring a guest, if possible, yeah, I'd like to start doing that. What I need, that's why I need to get the OBS software, which I'm going to maybe try doing next week. And I'll try and just do it on the big computer here again, and just scrap doing the laptop because I've been having too many problems, as I said. So we'll stick with this, and I'll get the OBS on the big computer, and we can start having some fun with that. And then that way I can start doing some fun add-in videos that way, which will make things more interesting. But yeah, okay, so next week we will do the standard herb chat, and we'll cover herb growth and the new herbs I've planted out of the ones that I've got here. And I will also talk about what I've learned about being a YouTube creator thus far, from now to 2,000 subs. Yeah. What kind of guest? One of the people I'm thinking of is I probably would invite like an herbalist onto the channel, because there's a couple of different herbalists I follow on. I'm trying to it's just one Irish guy. I'm forgetting his name that I follow, but yeah, there's a couple of different herbalists that I probably would have to invite, and then just do like a live chat with them, and talk herbs on the channel, because that'd just be a fun way of doing things different. There's 4 Cycles of Life. The Mental Health Herbalist is the one I was thinking of. So yeah, there's like a couple of different channels that I follow that I would probably like say, hey, let me bring one of those guys in to just chat herbs and stuff like that, Yeah, that'd be fun. Since that's the whole thrust of my channel, is talking mainly herbs and plants. Yeah. Or even bring us some other fun small YouTube creators on, like some of my people who already follow me, and I already follow them. Yeah, bring on some other small YouTube creators for fun. Weekly visitor, very good idea, George. I like that. One thing I came into is I needed enter your giveaway. Yes, I talked earlier about the rules for entering the giveaway. They're not in the description right now, but as soon as the video is done, I'm going to enter them into the description. They're in the old description of the video that failed from just a little while ago. So I'm going to copy those over into this one. And then just delete that old one and just call this good. So, so yes, as soon as the video is done here, I'm going to add all those in there in case you didn't get those yet, and we'll add them down below. But unless there's anything else from you guys, I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you so much for a wonderful live stream today. Really appreciate it. And yeah, you guys have a great evening or a great rest of your day, wherever you're located right now. And we will catch you next Thursday. Take care, guys. Have a good one.